Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda
with all the non-integrity patterns. Listen. The other day I was explaining various levels of integrity. Integrity to your thought current. There is a next level. Integrity to your lifestyle, the lifestyle you have chosen. About that we will see later. The initial, the fundamental principle of integrity, integrity to the thought current you cherish and you share. About that I'll explain. See, incompletions with the thought current you cherish and share leads to tremendous confusion about your existence. Understand? The whole problem is the pattern of lying and spontaneous lying. More than others are cheated, you yourself cheat you, and you do not really know what you want. I have seen people don't know what they want. They actually know what they want, they don't know what they want. They actually know what they want, they don't know what they want. They know they want Sadashiva and Kailasa, because 4 or 5 times they spoke about the cars, they think they may want cars. They know what they want, they don't know what they want. Understand, I am repeating. They know what they want, they don't know what they want. The words continuously uttered convinces you more than convincing others. That's the biggest danger. When you utter a lie, whether a planned lie or a spontaneous lie, again and again, after a few times, more than others, you are cheated. What will you do with the stupid cars, vacation homes? After a few days, it will be bored. Because without looking into the reality, see, past few times when you went to vacation, did you really enjoy something which you visualized when you planned for vacation? You plan for a vacation, hoping certain experience. You go for it, and you know what happens, and you come back. Even though you have not experienced what you planned, you go on, try to lie. What a vacation. Put it in the Facebook. Selfie from all angle. You know, you try all angle, expecting at least in some angle you will look like an angel. You will look like an angel. But in all direction you look like a devil. What to do? But somehow you manage. See, the problem is, at least if you are integrated to your thought current, yes, I tried and I did not get the exact experience of what I aspired through this vacation. You will wake up to reality. Vacations do not bring the rejuvenation of your expectation. By the time you wake up to the reality, you are ready to leave the planet Earth. What to do? No, it's nobody's mistake. It's your mistake. It's your mistake. Uttering the words for various reasons which are not real to your thought current. When you went for vacation, did you actually have the enjoyment? No. It was a mess. Many times, people come back from vacation after a lot of fight. Many times, from honeymoons, directly they go to divorce court. Honeymoons are enough for divorce court. See, I am not at all against the marriage. I wanted to tell all the Sadashivatva participants, I am not at all against marriage. I myself have conducted many marriages here. It's not that we are only sannyas-based organization. We are a sangha where married people are there and sannyasis are there. I give place for everyone independently, separately. Sannyasis live separately and grihasthas live separately. It's not that I am against the marriage, but understand. First, spend little time to become stable. As on now, you are marrying Sadashivatva, the great spiritual powers. Settle down with that marriage first. What all that marriage does inside you, settle down with that first. Then after that, if you want to destroy your life, get married. Who says no? Now, I am not against marriage. Understand, spontaneous, unplanned, lies repeated convinces you into confusion and delusion. When divided part of you is lured into something, it is called delusion. If your whole part is lured into something, it is not wrong. That becomes your vision, goal, life. Divided part of you lured into something is delusion. The problem with spontaneous and planned lies is you are convinced to be in the state of confusion. You are convinced to be in the state of confusion. That is why I insist, do not allow these spontaneous or planned lies. The problem is others getting convinced by your spontaneous lie, planned lie is not a big mess for you. But you getting convinced, then you are deluded, you do not know what you want. You do not know what you want. Somebody giving you some few good words, because they are in loneliness, they want to behave a little nicely with you, and they give you few nice words, and you stupid immediately decide to live with that person. And you deserve this punishment. No, you deserve this punishment. Worst punishment for a human being is love at first sight. And biggest torture is marrying that same person. No, really. These are all Sadashiva's Trishuls teaching lessons to people. No, really. When Sadashiva decided his compassion, he cannot be with every one of you to show his compassion. He made mothers in his own mold. When he decided, he cannot be around every one of you and train. You know what he made. No, really. Understand, definition of delusion is being lured by your own lies and believing the rumors which you created. One Indian journalist was feeling very tired, bored, no news. Suddenly, he created the rumor, and they know how to create. It's actually almost like a science, an art, mix of science and art. And that fellow created a rumor that huge flood is coming, the whole village is going to be drowned. And the whole village started running towards the nearby hill, means higher zone. So much of running, after some time even he started having doubt, maybe it's true. Because so many people are believing, maybe true, who knows, and he also started running. No, that is exactly delusion, understand? In your life, if you look at the long list you have written, last 2 days we sat and wrote, look, so many places, the concept of pleasure is nailed by your spontaneous lie. And you run behind that nail which you did it, but forgot it was a spontaneous and planned lie which you only did it. Look at all the concepts of pleasure, anger, fear, worry, good, bad, which you created as nails. I don't know how many of you know this nail painting. They put nails on the board and put the thread and create paintings. The painting structure is decided only based on the nails. Same way your life. What you call as pain, what you call as pleasure, what you call as good, what you call as bad, what you call as right, what you call as wrong. These nails, where you put these nails, that decides the pattern of your life. First of all, find out the stability of that nail by acid washing all of it with integrity. Whether the idea of pleasure is inserted into you by the solid experience of pleasure, or because you spontaneously lied or planned lies you created for some reason that it is pleasure. Find out. Same way fears. Are they actual fears, or which you started uttering few times as your spontaneous lying response? Understand? Spontaneously lying is falling into the septic tank. In India we have that word. I don't know about whether in West that word is there. Sewage. Spontaneously lying is falling into the septic tank. Holding on to that lies is living in the septic tank. Listen. Holding on to the spontaneous lies, knowing it is not good for your life, but sacrificing your very life just because you took that stand, spontaneously lying, is what I call arrogance. Sometimes you sacrifice your whole life just because you took that stand as a spontaneous lie. You just lied playfully and you decided that is your stand. Because you took that stand and you don't want to show you did something wrong to others, you hold on to that stand and sacrifice your whole life. That is what I call arrogance, false pride. Look at all the incidents you wrote for last 2 days about non-integrity. Nobody else is affected by your non-integrity more than you. Nobody else is affected by your non-integrity more than you. Non-integrity is drinking poison and hoping your enemy will die. Arey, you drank the poison and you are hoping your enemy will die. One of the biggest delusion human beings go through is thinking that spontaneous lying pattern is ability to manage all the situation, and the worst thing is you yourself start believing that statements you made during those moments, spontaneous lying, and you yourself living with those wrong thought currents, unreal thought currents, false thought currents, and thinking that is your life. I should give you some of the strong examples, only then you will remember it forever. I am talking very politely. Delusion created by you by your spontaneous lies. Because of those spontaneous lies, if you are able to manage a situation and get away from certain problems, you start believing that as one of the protection tool and weapon, and you start developing pride about your ability to spontaneously lie and get away from situations, and you start thinking you are brilliant because you can spontaneously lie and manage any situation. It is like one foolish fellow had a big tumor on the head, and he comes and shows the tumor with a lot of pride. Swamiji, see, if I fall from the motorcycle, only this tumor will be broken. Nothing will happen to me. My head is protected. That is exactly the situation for all the fellows who think spontaneous lying is a helmet that they can save their head from many situations. Unfortunately, you will create a delusion. First of all, when you fall from motorcycle, the tumor on your head cannot act as a helmet. Even if you don't fall from a motorcycle, that tumor will become cancer and eat your head. Understand, never believe spontaneous lying. Your ability to lie spontaneously can be your skill set to protect you in your life or make your life better. No. If you are believing that, you are believing tumor as a helmet. Tumor is a tumor is a tumor. If you believe your tumor as a helmet, it can only be humor. Tumor cannot be helmet. Your ability to lie spontaneously cannot be your skill set. Because you are caught in that lies, in that web of lies. Before anybody else is destroyed by your your web of lies, you will be destroyed. Especially when you get away from a problem by spontaneously lying, you develop so much of courage and confidence. You don't stop till you destroy your whole life. And you don't need a separate enemy. You don't need a separate enemy. Make somebody believe spontaneous lying ability is his great power, speciality, and his skill set. You don't need anybody else to destroy him. He will destroy himself. During the chemical hormonal gushes in your body, your ability to retain your integrity is what I call awareness. During chemical and hormonal gush in your body, the moments of chemical and hormonal gush in your body, if you are able to maintain your integrity without adapting to spontaneous lying or planned lying pattern as your skill set, that is what I call awareness. Awareness is one of the Aishwarya. Awareness is one of the Aishwarya, wealth, a sannyasi should earn. There are many Aishwaryas a sannyasi should give up. Gold, gems, what all can be stolen by a thief. But there are some Aishwaryas a sannyasi should earn. That is, ability to keep the integrity when the hormones and chemicals gush in your body. Not just sannyasi, anybody who wants to be successful, who do not want delusion to eat their life. Understand, getting back to integrity is like a surgery. 2 days you may be in the operation table, you may be in the bed, but good for you, once for all, tumor is removed. Hiding the tumor and living, yes, you will not be in the operation table for 2 days and you will not be in the bed for 2 days, but you will die once for all from that tumor, because of the tumor. Getting back to integrity, even if it is a suffering, it is worth. It will not let you suffer forever. It will not destroy you. If you get back to integrity, even if you suffer for a few days, you will not be destroyed. If you don't get back to integrity and live in the spontaneous lies and delusions, thinking that spontaneous lying is a skill set, Come on. It's not time to lie, it's time to be integrated. How many of you really feel in your deep secret heart, your ability to spontaneously lie is one of the skill set you have? And manage all the situation. It is not. If you are thinking that way, at least the people who raised your hand, you have come to integrity. Others be informed, you are not even that aware. Either you are sleeping or daydreaming. If you think your ability to spontaneously lie is your skill set, you are believing your tumor as a helmet. No. In every situation, having integrity as a sword and cutting across the every situation is power, is powerfulness. That is the skill set. Collect all the information, external or internal. Cut the whole thing with the jnana katka, the integrity sword. And proceed with the decisions. Proceed in the life. That is the skill set for success. Understand? World is getting matured. The brutal, grabbing religions are losing its hold. Contributing, matured religions are gaining ground. Understand? Capturing a country, converting all the temples into mosques. Over, all that period. All that period is over. Building a country. Contributing to human beings. Raising the consciousness. Making people manifest powers. Only these religions have future. The brutal grabbing methodologies have lost legitimacy over the common beings thanks to internet revolution. And actually, internet revolution is responsible for making people think who is grabbing, who is contributing. The contributing religions are gaining ground. See, if you are part of the grabbing religion, spontaneous lying is a skill set. But those thought currents, those philosophies have no more place on the planet Earth. Planet Earth is getting matured. I am so happy. Human beings are getting matured. Establishing your superiority by grabbing is no more a legitimate methodology of living. It is no more. Those valorism is no more considered as heroism. I am assuring you, Third World War is never going to happen. Credit goes to internet revolution. credit goes to internet revolution, because human beings are no more supplied by informations which are controlled, edited and deleted. Tons of multiple thought currents are available if you are part of those grabbing, brutal, barbaric thought currents. Spontaneous lying is okay. They will teach you. That should be a skill set. Fortunately, modern day, that thought current, that lifestyle is no more going to work. It lost its legitimacy. Now it is all about how much you are going to contribute to people. The grabbing thought currents or philosophies, religions are not going to work. It is contributing religions. That is why I am saying, Sanatana Hindu Dharma, we have a great future. Not arrogance, not pride, not ego. Simple declaration, humanity, you have to follow me. Either you follow when I am in the body, or you follow my statue. You have no other go. Because the future is going to be for the contribution thought currents. Millions of enlightened sannyasis I am going to leave on the planet Earth. And the contribution I am going to do through them. Contributing thought currents are only a legitimate, successful thought currents. Only they have future. Understand, maybe in 1600s, when there was no internet, in 1400s, or in 1100s, when there was no media, when there was no social media, I think I should not even use the word media. When there was no social media, when there was no internet, you gather few rowdies in the name of army and invade into a country, very sensitive, sweet people, demolish them and grab their wealth and take away their worship centers and take away their women and call that as a heroism is over. Those barbaric periods and barbaric valorism and heroism is over. The greatest contribution of the internet is there is not going to be Third World War. Because the human beings have started connecting with each other independent of their rulers and their vested interests. Rulers are no more able to control the thought current of the citizens. They may be able to control the income and tax and all that. The rulers are able to control basic things like you making them pay tax, making them obey the laws of the land. Those things they are able to control. But they are not able to control the thought currents. So even rulers cannot decide on their own to go for wars. It's very difficult now. It's very difficult. I'm so happy about it. I'm so happy about it. Now, the next generation is all about who is contributing. The grabbing somebody's crown and wearing it on your head and calling yourself as a hero, those periods are over. You build a kingdom, coronate yourself. That is the period after 1978. You contribute what you can contribute. You take the humanity to the next level in some field. It may be agriculture, it may be clothing, it may be jewelry, it may be construction, it may be thought currents, it may be philosophy, it may be religion, or it may be power manifestation. Take the humanity to the next level, you will be respected, revered as a hero. Not by grabbing. World is loaded with the weapons and army strategies. Loaded so much, everyone knows it is never going to be used anymore. No country is going to exhaust even 10% of their army resources forever. It is only useful to showcase in your Independence Day or Republic Day. For your Republic Day, Independence Day parade, you can use it. It has no more real value. Fortunately, humanity has evolved. Humanity has evolved. It can be maximum that flexing the muscles after the gym. Nothing else. Because the world is not going to respect anymore the grabbing thought currents. It is all about contributing thought currents. It is all about who is going to contribute. Who is going to lead the humanity to the next level? Who is going to add to what we already have? Not grab what we already have. Grabbing what we already have and crowning yourself, the period is over. It is no more a legitimate lifestyle, a legitimate way of establishing your heroism. Over. If you want to establish your heroism, valorism, glory, contribute. Understand the whole Hinduism is contribution thought current. It's a contribution thought current. Never grabbing thought current. Contribution thought current. All the way, Cholas go to Cambodia, build temples, establish kingdom. Not that they grabbed something existed there, no. They contributed to it. understand if you want to be successful in the modern world, integrity is the only legitimate way. Not your skill set of spontaneous lying. No. Now in the modern day, only the thought currents which are contributing, enriching, raising your body, mind, consciousness to super consciousness. Only those thought currents are going to be celebrated as heroism. That is why I say, we are the future heroes. It is no more brutal senas. The future heroes is Nityananda Sadashiva Sena. It is the period of contributing Sena, not capturing Senas. If you are in a capturing army, your spontaneous lying is surely a skill set. But you are in a contributing army. Your integrity is your skill set. Understand, spontaneous lying can be cunning strategy. But as I said, integrity is 3 cunning strategy. No blind spot. Spontaneous lying is 2 cunning strategy. 2 cunning strategy. Integrity is 3 cunning. Mukkan strategy. With this, I bless you all. Let's all live, radiate, integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful. I bless you all. Let you all open all your 3 eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Paramashivoham Om Nitya.
Second, all the if there are 10 words in each sutra, each word, all the possible available translation. Words should be made available in front of your eyes and then authentically cognize, consciously cognize and see to it the maximum words appear in the translation to give a complete perspective of what the Rishi is trying to express and convey to a student. This should be the law of translation. And very easily you guys can pick up Sanskrit. It's not a big thing. Very easily you can pick up. Every day if you memorize the mantra, sloka, and I am reading out the translation here, you just know, because if you are from Indian background, 80% of the words, any language you use is from Sanskrit. And you just know, you can just match it and see the meaning. Naishadargena mathirapaneyo proktan yenaiva swinyanaya preshta. May I request all the ashramites to close down their book and chant once? Please close down all the books. Now start once more. Chapter 2nd, 9th verse. Stop. I wanted Gopika and Bhaktika to chant. Let me see. Start. Okay. Oh, they were not here. All right, all right. You guys start then. Start. Naishadargena madhirapaneya proktanyenaiva sugnyanaya preshta yam tvamapa satyat rutirbadasi tvantrungno bhuyan nachiketa prashta. The state of enrichment not attainable by logical understanding, only by the being living these truths can it be transmitted. Only by the being who enriched himself with these truths can transmit it. Can you alter the translation? O Nachiketa, you have attained through your authenticity. O Nachiketa, will another authentic seeker as you ever be found? These tattvas becoming satya happens only by living. Please listen. Just today morning, we were having a commitments and completion session with ashramites. The subject came up was non-participation. I was just scanning. Why the non-participation? You see, participation does not mean only picking up the mic and talking. Even in otherwise, how you involve, how your body language is, how you are listening, how you are cognizing. Fortunately, I can see what goes on in your mind. Maybe for you, unfortunately, for me, fortunately. So the cognizance and the listening is also participation. So I was scanning why the non-participation. Why the non-participation? Suddenly I discovered the root. Why the non-participation? When you have a different personalities and constantly try to engage them in an inauthentic way instead of integrating them. I gave an example. You have a lawyer friend from whom you need to have some help. You say, I am going to become lawyer and become your junior. To appease him. Then you need some help from a doctor. You say, I am going to become a doctor and your junior, your assistant. To appease him. Then you find an engineer from whom you need a help. I am going to become engineer and your assistant. You appease him. You find an IT consultant. I am going to become an IT engineer and assistant to you. And you find a spiritual guru. You want to appease him. So for some reason, I am going to become your brahmachari and sannyasi. In the beginning, you will have awareness, you are playing this game for certain purpose. Please understand, second time when you utter this, you will lose the power over your consciousness, your integrity. You will start believing the words you utter. Please listen. Second time any word you utter is your declaration. First time if you say, I am a criminal, it comes out of consciously, it will not make any impact on you. But this word sits inside you as a seed. Second time when you utter, you are a criminal, over. The word has started creating its impact on you. Because the seed now is becoming alive. So second time when you try to tell the liar, I am going to be your junior. You tell the Swami, I am going to become your brahmachari. You tell the doctor, you are going to become your assistant. The multiple personality inauthentic disorder starts growing in you. It is very unfortunate. Please understand. You yourself will be in a terrible confusion. Second, you will go on be cheating everybody. Third important thing, when you are in the lawyer office, suddenly doctor comes and asks you, what are you doing here? You said you are going to become a doctor and my assistant. You suddenly jump out of the room, lawyer office room, and tell him, yes, I am coming. I have just come here to see him. I am not going to become a lawyer and his junior. Don't worry. I am coming there only. And suddenly your engineer friend to whom you promised you are going to become his assistant, he sees you when you are sitting at the feet of your guru. And he sees you and asks, what are you doing here in this ashram? You say, no, I just came here for 1 or 2 days. I am just here, don't worry, I am not going to become brahmachari, I am not going to become ashramite. I am coming there as your assistant, don't worry. Understand, in every line, what you created is destroyed the moment you make this statement. The moment you make a statement to a doctor saying, no, I am not doing anything with the lawyer, I am not going to become assistant, don't worry. It is whatever you studied or worked in that line, destroyed. And then when you make the statement to your IT friend, no, I am not in the ashram, I am just staying here for 1 or 2 days, I am coming there. I am not going to be here, I am not going to be here. When you say, whatever you learnt here from me is destroyed. It is not going to be useful for you in your life anymore. It is like a karna, giving a false promise and hope to Parasurama and learning every vidya. Finally, Karna was able to use that vidyas. No. Because these vidyas function on authenticity. It is the authenticity which gives life to these vidyas. I tell you, Just yesterday night I was working on the code. In Meenakshi's time, people used to have a stone slab in their houses which acted like a television. Only thing they will have to do is they have to sit in that seat and create the sound vibration. And then immediately they will be able to have darshan of Meenakshi through that slab and talk to her, get instructions, anything they want. I was wondering why now it is not possible. If you reclaim, restore your authentic integrity, every sound you create will have a result. Because you are out of integrity, the sounds you create neither has effect on you nor has effect on others. Patanjali says, just chanting Om, you are in Samadhi. Ramanuja's Guru says, chant Om Namo Narayanaya 108 times, you will reach Vaikuntha. Ramanuja says, chant only once, you will reach Vaikuntha. And Shankara goes to the extreme, chant the name of Govinda once, drink one drop of Ganges water, or read half sloka of Bhagavad Gita, you will be liberated. Then why all that is not happening for us? Then we start doubting, maybe Patanjali is a liar, or Shankara exaggerated. Ramanuja was hypnotized by the glory of Narayana. No. You have become inauthentic. Integrity makes the sounds into reality. When you are in lack of integrity, no sound can become reality. I tell you, especially, this is the instruction to all the pujaris, priests of Dhyanapetham. You have to maintain the highest standard of integrity. Only then your mantras will invoke gods and goddesses, either in the deity or in the fire. And the offerings you do will reach them, and they will bless the person on whose behalf you are doing the offering. Only then the Vedic rituals will become science. All the priests of Dhyanapetham, pujaris of Dhyanapetham, this is the instruction for you. You have to retain high integrity and authenticity. And I also declare from today, till these pujaris reclaim, restore their integrity and authenticity to the level, if they say, Prana Pratishtayamaham Garomi, I invoke this energy, the energy has to be there. If you are in integrity and authenticity, it will be there. It is the integrity and authenticity makes your sound, that sound vibration into reality. Till then, I wanted Gurukul kids to conduct rituals and chant mantras because they have a highest level of integrity and authenticity. We will have some Gurukul kids trained, especially the Prana Pratishta mantras, where the deity is invoked either in the god or in the fire. If I am not physically available there, it should be chanted by Gurukul kids. Only with highest integrity and authenticity, the sound you create will become reality. Only with the authenticity, the Brahmastra will become reality. Brahmastra, everything, the Pushpaka Vimana, Brahmastra, everything was operated based on the sound. Vedic tradition had everything we have now. They had the flight, they had helicopters, they had atom bomb, they had everything. It was operated through sound. In the modern Western world, we are operating everything through light energy, electricity. With Vedic tradition, we were operating through sound energy. Because we lost the integrity and authenticity, the sound we create already gets twisted, distorted, destroyed before even it comes to the throat. The moment you say, I will win, already 10 times you said, I am going to lose. How many of you feel, before even you complete the statement, I will win, already part of your fear, your being has declared, no, I will lose. I may tell, but I never win. How many of you cognize this truth? It means what? The destruction, distortion of the sound has already happened. How can it create a result? Now the cosmos does not know you want to win or lose, what to give you. Cosmos is standing, scratching the head. What do you want? The Pushpaka Vimana is standing in front of you. You want to take off? Get down. Right or left? Tell me. Because before you uttered the word right, part of you has already said left. Before you uttered the word up, the part of you has declared down. Highest level of integrity and authenticity is required for making the highest energies into your reality, as part of your reality. This exact way cosmos is standing in front of you. It doesn't know your instruction. It doesn't know exactly what you want. You think you are manipulating the lawyer, engineer, doctor, your guru and everybody. It is not. You are manipulating you. I tell you, inauthenticity is not required for your success and joy. For your success and fulfillment. Only when you realize inauthenticity is not required for your success and joy and fulfillment, whether your strategy for inside or the strategy for outside, you don't need inauthenticity. That is going to bring success to you. That is going to bring kirti to you. Srischa pushtischa kirtinjan runyatam brahmanyam bhaguputratam. It is going to happen to you only when you understand the inauthenticity is not required. We always think, no, inauthenticity is not required for my internal enlightenment and growth. Maybe for my external things, I still need for some time some more inauthenticity, because this fellow is inauthentic, my lawyer is inauthentic, my doctor is inauthentic, my engineer is inauthentic, my Swami is inauthentic, so I will retain my inauthenticity. No. If they are all inauthentic, they are in hell. You want to be in the same hell? The whole world being in inauthenticity does not justify your inauthenticity. When you decide to become authentic, you will create a right, authentic world around you. And you will simply go and get attracted to the authentic group and you will stay there. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, a fisherwoman who lives whole day with the smell of the fish, cannot sleep in the flower shop. Every story of Ramakrishna is just extraordinary. He says very beautifully, few fisherwomen went to sell the fish in the market. When they came back, when they were coming back to their village, it became too late. So they saw a small house on the way. They asked, can we sleep tonight here? It was a flower shop owner's house. The guy said, no problem, please sleep here, all three of you. Tomorrow morning you can go. So all three of them lie down, but they are not able to sleep. They were rolling, tossing. They were not able to sleep. They were not able to find the reason. Then one lady said, I know the reason now. Because the whole house was full of jasmine smell. He had a lot of flowers stock. This lady went her old fish basket and brought the basket and sprinkled little water. Fish basket, if you put little water, it will smell. And they put it near their head. All of them slept peacefully. If you are carrying inauthenticity in you, you will be naturally attracted to a society of inauthenticity. If you decide to live authenticity and integrity, you will simply be attracted to the community, society which lives authenticity. No one can stop you. Your husband may stop you coming to the temple or ashram, but sitting in your bedroom, you are attending two-way video conferencing, and you will be attending the satsang. I know there are so many devotees where the husband or wife is not allowing them to go to the ashram or temple. They sit in their house and attend the satsang. So, when you are carrying authenticity, nobody will be able to stop you. Nothing can stop you. When you are carrying inauthenticity, even living around me will not help you. One thing I want to make it very clear, understand. Whether it is the success of inside, internal, or success of outside, inauthenticity is not required. It is not going to be the successful strategy planning. Whether you want money or beautiful relationship, like a husband or wife, or the family, or the health, or wealth, or success in the outer world, or fulfillment in the inner world, enlightenment in the inner world, anything, whatever you may want. Inauthenticity is not right strategy. Non-integrity and inauthenticity is not going to be a successful strategy. So I tell you, inauthenticity was never a successful strategy. A successful strategy. No. 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 State of enrichment. Naisha darkena mathirapaneya. Proktan enaiva sugnanaya preshta. This state of enlightenment, not attainable by logical arguments or understanding, only by the being who enriched himself by these truths can enrich you with these truths. O Nachiketa, you have attained the state of receiving this truth through your authenticity. Will another authentic seeker like you can ever be found? No. when you think, for internal success I need authenticity, but for external I'll keep little inauthenticity, but I know where I am keeping inauthenticity. How many of you cognize this truth? You are playing this game in your life. Raise your hand. You are in a big ditch. You are in a very big drainage. And be very clear. You got into the drainage and put the manhole cover on your head. You are not intelligent to separate the poison and the milk continuously. You think, I'll keep little poison inside the same milk can. When I drink, I'll drink only milk. When I give it to my enemy, I'll give it with poison. How many of you think this is foolishness? Raise your hand. Then why do you think the other thing is intelligent? If you consider this is foolishness, then why do you think the other thing is intelligent? You think, no, I know. This liar is inauthentic, cunning fellow, very intelligent. So that is why he is successful. I will also play the same game and become successful. Baba, it doesn't happen. Understand? It is again you making the mistake. No. I'll keep the inauthenticity poison in this authenticity milk. When I drink, I'll drink separately, only milk. When I share the cup to others, I'll give with the inauthenticity poison and milk to the other person. It's like one fellow brings the milk and puts the poison. Poison is naturally heavy, goes and settles below. He gives the milk, the tumbler to the other person and says, you drink half and then give me the remaining half. Even if it is heavy and settles down, you think the top glass milk, top half is not going to have the effect of poison. Or you drink the top half and give the remaining half to him. You think the top half is not going to have the poison effect? I tell you, inauthenticity will no way be a strategy for what do you want in any level of your life. Because with inauthenticity, you are in a terrible confusion and terrible anger, terrible feeling that life has cheated you, society has cheated you. Anybody whom you see, you feel they cheated you. You feel this liar has cheated me by expecting me to become his assistant. This engineer has cheated me by making me his assistant. This doctor has cheated me by wanting me to be his assistant. This Swami has cheated me by wanting me to become his brahmachari. Nobody wanted. You tried. You played the game. The terrible feeling of being cheated by society, the terrible feeling of being exploited, the terrible feeling of illogical anger which leads to your own destruction. Happens to you when you play with inauthenticity mixed with lack of integrity, mixed with irresponsibility. It is like a snake poison, bald oil, and some more variety of poisons. all these poisons put together? You think at some time each poison will cancel each other and it will become all right. No. It is not going to become all right. Naisha darkena matirapaneya proktanyenaiva sugnyanaya preshta yam tvamapa satyarutrutir badasi tvang kruno bhuyan nachiketa prashta. It does not happen any justification of your lack of integrity. Understand, arguments flourish only when there is a covered inauthenticity in both corners. When anyone is ready to stand with the authenticity, the argument gets destroyed, stops. When Mandana Mishra was continued to hold on to his inauthenticity, arguments went on and on and on with Shankara. The moment he saw that inauthenticity's heat has made his garland wither away, he decided to face his inauthenticity. Then suddenly all the arguments melted. The transmission of knowledge started happening. How many of you had, when you were doing the completion process, the heat, body pain and suffering? If there was a garland put on you, it would have withered away. That is what was happening to Mandana Mishra. Shankara was just exposing the root thought patterns with which Mandana Mishra was suffering. Blessed is Mandana Mishra. At least one point of time, he decided to face his inauthenticity. Only when you enrich yourself with these tattvas authentic, deciding for no strategy, inauthenticity is going to help me. For no strategy, inauthenticity is going to support me. For no achievement, inauthenticity is going to enrich me. My inauthenticity may be enriching my innate fear patterns, the root thought patterns of suffering, but it may not be enriching and making my success happen. Please understand, no practical success is possible by inauthenticity. You think, no, for practical purpose I will keep little inauthenticity, little poison, but I will not drink it, I will give it to others. If you think you know where you are, inside the drain, closing the manhole cover. And the drain of a big cities like Calcutta. Why I said Calcutta, because when the ocean, when the sea comes inside the Ganges, the drainage water will come back to your house. All of you understand? See, the drainage water gets drained into the Ganges. But when there is a high tide, ocean will come into the Ganga, and because of that, through the pipe pressure, all the drainage water will come back to your house. I lived in Calcutta, that's why I am saying. Especially the eastern edge of Calcutta, where the Ganga is merging into ocean, that Ganga Sagar area, it's actually a leela between the ocean and Ganga. When the low tide is there, for 7 kilometers of ocean, the water will not taste salty. Understand? The power of Ganga, 7 kilometers. You can take the water and drink. When Britishers bring their ships for 7 kilometers inside the ocean, they will take water for drinking and store it in their ship for when they travel. 7 kilometers Ganga goes inside. During the low tide. During high tide, 70 kilometers ocean goes into Ganga. 70 kilometers of Ganges, the ocean gets into Ganga. 70 kilometers Ganga will have a salt during the high tide. Ganga Sagar and Calcutta is really, I think 200 kilometers or something. I don't know the exact distance. The end of this end of Calcutta. But whatever, but the whole stretch will have the salt water. It's a leela between ocean and the Ganga. So when the high tide, all the drainage water will come back to your house if you don't do it properly. If you think inauthenticity, it is time you integrate, complete, and raise yourself in authenticity, not inauthenticity. Nobody has cheated you. Nobody has exploited you. Your idea, somebody cheated, somebody exploited, some anger, some foolishness, constantly makes you feel as victim. Even if you become a president or prime minister, you will only feel, I become a victim by being put in this seat. I have seen many people sitting as a power center and feeling as victim. Many people living a very normal life feeling complete. And one more thing, it is not that necessarily if you are a power center you always have to feel victim. It is not that necessarily if you are a normal man you always have to feel completion. It has nothing to do with both. Please understand, sometimes you start believing the opposite. If I am power center, I will always be victim, incomplete. If I am normal man, I will always be complete. No. Usually what people believe, if I am as a power center, I will be complete and happy. Sometimes people start believing the other way also. If I am a power center, I will be incomplete and unhappy. Both beliefs are wrong. So completion is completely internal authenticity. Internal authenticity. It is the authenticity makes you feel complete and helps you live the completion. Today I wanted to share the Sanskrit equivalent words for all the 4 tattvas. Listen, it's like an initiation, because in your conscious cognizance you are going to use these 4 words again and again and again. The first word for integrity, sampurti. It's from Chandogya Upanishad, 5th canto, 3rd chapter, 3rd verse, Rig Veda. Please all of you repeat. Sampurti. This is the word we are going to use for integrity. And next, for authenticity, Shraddha. This is from Kathopanishad, first canto, first chapter, second verse. Shraddha. Please repeat. Third, for responsibility. The word for responsibility, Upayanam. This is from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, 6th canto, 2nd chapter, 7th verse. And for enriching, the word is Apyayanam. This is from Kenopanishad, Samaveda. So all of you are clear for the 4 words. Integrity, Sampurti; authenticity, Shraddha; responsibility, Upayanam; enriching, Apyayanam. All 4 tattvas. The Sanskrit root word, base word for these 4 tattvas. Sampurti, Shraddha, Upayanam, Apyayanam. Clear? So the 2nd chapter, Kathopanishad, 10th verse. Let's move to next verse. Please start the 10th verse. Listen, just drop the books. Others, just put your finger on the mouth and let me know you are not able to chant. Come on, start. Okay. Now I take the responsibility for everybody's inauthenticity. From tomorrow, I am not going to have notes. I'll chant from my memory. Only those verses I'll comment. All of you understand? Jnanatma, from tomorrow no notes of the verses. Only translation, if you give, that's enough. Verse, I'll chant. Listen, all of us at one point of our life decided by hearting is difficult. How many of you cognize this tattva? So now, today, let's take off and go to the root and complete that decision. Complete that decision we made by hearting is difficult. Like the day Atma was sharing, English is difficult. How you made that decision. Same way, all of us at one point of our life we decided. So today is dedicated for that. All of you will find the root when you decided by hearting is difficult. complete that route, get out of that pattern by completion, then naturally you will be able to by heart. And I also take the responsibility for your inauthenticity, and I will also come from tomorrow, any mantra I am going to comment, any sutra I am going to comment, I will by heart and come here. I will chant Jnanatma, very clear. Anyhow, I don't need your help also, so it's free, I am freed. So, I am also going to by heart and come here. Only I will chant from my memory. Only for translation, I will take the help of the monitor, teleprompter. Only if all of us are able to chant the verse, we will proceed further in Kathopanishad. Till then, we will dedicate our morning satsang time to find the root cause of why we decided by hearting is difficult. When we decided by hearting is difficult, and we will go to that root pattern and complete the pattern, liberate ourselves from this idea by hearting is difficult. No, it is not. It is not. Clear? How many of you commit today? Say, all right, no. How many of you have kept your... No. Let me ask this way. How many of you did not chant the Kathopanishad sloka today by heart? Not able to chant? Okay, in this group, keep the hands raised. I have not asked you to drop. How many of you commit that by tomorrow I will find the root pattern why I started believing that by hearting is difficult, and complete the pattern and regain my capacity to by heart and come here with the next few verses by heart. Raise the other hand also. No, again, this is also inauthenticity. Okay. See, when you carry that space, somehow you will find time. Okay, listen. All right, now I got the commitment. Drop your hands. How many of you feel today I did not by heart, but I don't think I can give the commitment? Tomorrow I can come by hearting and healing, means completing this pattern. Come on, raise your hand. Come up. We will have to support them. See that group, please come up. After the satsang, I will talk to you guys. We will find your root pattern and support in the BB first session. BB first session, we will help these people to find their root pattern. So, till we all authentically get out of this root pattern of the anger, hatred towards by hearting from our system, classes hold suspended. Only when all of us are able to get out of this pattern and chant freely this verse. See, every day hardly I take 2 or 3 verses, not more than that. And I still remember, with all my gratitude, Swami Gautamananda, he was head of the Chennai Ramakrishna Mutt. Even now he is the head of the Chennai Ramakrishna Mutt, Mylapore Mutt. He is so particular. I studied Patanjali Yoga Sutras at his feet. Before starting the sutras, the whole group, whole class will chant. Otherwise he will wait for the whole class to by heart the verse. You are not only learning for enriching you, you are learning to enrich others also. So you need original verses, not just not just English translation, and the ideas, not just tattvas. You need tattva moola also. Clear? Because I have committed to keep the tradition, Vedic tradition alive. You see, if I have committed only to keep the spirituality alive, neither I need nor you need tattva moola, the original verse. But I have committed not only spirituality, Vedic tradition also to be alive. So when I committed, indirectly you also committed. Am I right? So naturally, you also need not only tattva moola. So all of you now logically understand why we need to by heart the original verses. A person who is watching this satsang one way is a devotee who wants only the solution for himself, may not need tattva moola. So even if he does not chant the original verse by heart, I have no problem. But all my sannyasis who are sitting here, my sannyasinis, my ashramites who are sitting here, you are not only listening to enrich yourself, you are listening to enrich others also. Not just others. Others? You are going to enrich you and others. Then you need tattva moola. Ramakrishna says, to commit suicide, just a hairpin is enough. To kill others, you need sword. Tattva is a hairpin, tattva moola is sword. You need so all of you are logically clear why we need original verses. Am I right? Now you just have to find out when you decided by hearting is difficult or not required. Maybe when you started your 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 3 is 6. Maybe when you started your tables, not even when you started your tables, when teacher or a mother put pressure on you to by heart the tables by today or tomorrow. So now I am not going to put pressure on you guys to by heart this verse by tomorrow. No. Till we finish, complete with that pattern of by hearting and learn by hearting as a lifestyle, the classes will be postponed. So there is no compulsion or urgency that we have to start immediately, but we have to complete immediately. Clear? So with this, I request Mahakala to bless us all today itself to complete the pattern and heal the pattern of the hatred towards by hearting and learn to by heart. Tomorrow we will all come with the clarity and chant his original words, tattva moola, as it is, and imbibe the tattvas into satyas. Clear? Everybody is cognizing what I said? May I have yes from all of you as a commitment? Yes. That is okay. Whoever is here. Yes. Let me see. If you are committing, raise your hand. Great. We'll move to the next segment of the morning satsang. Dial the avatar. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Be in Shaktini Pada with him. I tell you, being part of the Sangha is nothing but constantly being in Shaktini Pada with Guru Sadashiva himself. Sometimes I have seen people asking, what is the difference between working here, working outside? The moment you have this question, be very clear, you are full of the worst order. Not even recoverable. Irrecoverable. Stupid of the satanic order. Full of the worst order. Does not understand the basics of life. Working here is not work. It is Shaktini Pada. Every moment. It is Shaktini Pada. Manifesting powers. Even if you pick up a stone from the ground to clean the area, it is Shaktini Pada for manifesting powers, because Swamiji wanted, my Guru wanted me to remove this. She asked me about my orthodox lifestyle. I have a very orthodox personal lifestyle. Means once I get up from the bed, morning, I will not touch anything I am going to wear after taking bath. Even by mistake, if my body touches some clothes which I am going to wear after the bath, I will not wear that. It has to be washed again. It's all very... If you see from outside, it will almost look like I am a washing mania. She asked me, what is the reason to follow this lifestyle, Swamiji? And I will have a neem stick to brush my teeth. Sometimes if the stick is little hard or become old, dried, even if I am not able to put the stick into the mouth completely, even at those moments, I will put that stick on a brush, and only with that brush I will brush the teeth. She asked me, what is the reason to follow this orthodoxy to this extent? I only said one word, listen. Listen carefully. In Agama, Sadashiva has given 100 instructions. The moment 10-20 instructions have become my experience, my anubhuti, my reality, my life, my experience, my whatever reality. That's it. Now I am not going to waste my life waiting to get convinced about the remaining 80 instructions. I am going to fall head over the heels and start practicing all the 100. Fools are those who think, oh, I know, I have experienced the moment I put Rudraksha in my ears, my listening has gone up, my energy is gone up, my third eye is active, alive. But about putting the Rudraksha in the hip and end of the hair, I will wait and see whether it can become my experience. Then, after that I will wear. It will take, by that time you experience and put the Rudraksha everywhere, you need to go to burial ground. 100 years will be over. Fools are those who wait for every instruction in Agama to become their experience, and then they will start following. Then by that time, you come to your leg to put the Rudraksha at the feet, leg, your ankles, you may not even have the leg. You may be walking with somebody else's leg. Listen carefully. The moment 10-20 instructions of Sadashiva has become my reality, I am not a fool to wait and reinvent the whole thing and wasting my life for reinventing. Understand? One Indian young man and young woman, one French young man and young woman, a Russian young man and young woman, an American young man and young woman, all of them get stranded in an island because the boat collapsed. After 5 years, American young man and woman not only got married, had children, had extramarital affairs, had one divorce and again remarried. The Russian man and woman again had marriage, had kids, had extramarital affair and divorce, remarriage, everything. The French young man and woman did not get married, lived together, had kids. The Indian young man and woman, they were feeling so shy, they were waiting for somebody to introduce each other. That is what you are doing if you are not going to practice all the remaining 80 instructions of the Agama. You will be wasting your youth. You will be wasting your life. The moment 20 instructions have become reality, experience, the moment you know the 20 is reality, real, fall head over heels and practice the whole thing. Don't waste your time in waiting for the remaining every instruction to become your experience or reality. You neither have that strong logic, nor have that strong body, nor have that long life. Fools are those who wait for every instruction to become their reality. The moment the power manifestation and enlightenment has become my reality, I am not going to question, analyze the other instructions of Sadashiva about how to brush teeth, or how to apply vibhuti, or how to take bath. I am going to fall head over heels and practice everything he says, because every time when I pick up the neem stick and brush my teeth, just the memory that I am brushing as per his instruction makes me sweeter than the bitterness of the neem tree. That is Shakti Pada. Kailasa, under the huge Kalpa Vriksha, making Devi sit on his lap, holding her hip with all the love and care. The way he taught her to brush the teeth and take bath, I am exactly doing that. That is all I need to make my day. That is all I need to make the neem stick sweet. That is all I need to make my life. That is Shakti Pada. Understand? Unmanifest powers in you manifest when you follow the instructions of the Guru without even waiting for logically to get convinced. Class mentality. Waiting to get logically convinced about each instruction. Don't be a middle class. Be elite. Middle class people have to create, never inherit. If you wait for every instruction to be logically understood and start practicing, you can only be generating by begging pennies. You can never become billionaire. Billionaires inherit, not beg and create. There are only two types of people: waiting for themselves to get convinced and start moving. That's what I call middle class mentality. Go ahead, do it. Live as middle class and die as middle class. Who cares? Even economically, living and dying as a middle class is not wrong. But spiritually and consciously, living and dying as a middle class is the worst thing. Elite means he knows my parents had right lifestyle, so I will inherit their whole knowledge. I will not be waiting for me to get beaten up every time. I know my parents know the best practices. I know Sadashiva knows the best practices, and he has given it as Agama. Then why will I waste my life in a stupid way? Oh no, it's okay. Now I'll first try Colgate, Pepsodent, Dandanaka, Dindidimi. And then finally, when I don't have any teeth left, and somebody will come and ask, is there a salt in your toothpaste? And I am not going to wait for those stupid. When Colgate came to India, they made fun of we using salt and charcoal powder for brushing. And now these fellows are asking us, is there a salt in your toothpaste? Charcoal cleansing and the neem-based toothpaste. Bloody fellows, 100 years before, that is what we were doing. I am not interested in going through these consumeristic advertisement exploiting multinational corporate companies' victim lifestyle. All the middle class is victims of MNCs. Victims of MNCs. And I am not interested in sitting and waiting for my logic to get convinced to follow the Agama of Sadashiva. I know already all this is reality. Come on. Fall head over the heels and start practicing Agama. I told the devotee who asked me this question, Nityananda Yogam participant, see, the moment 20 instructions have become my reality, I am not going to wait for the remaining 80 to be logically analyzed and then start practicing. No, he supports. He wanted this orthodox, hygienic lifestyle, so I am going to live. That's all. No other reason is required. No other reason is required. He wants me to do this. Over. When you know, logically, you don't wait to get convinced and start moving just because he wants you to do. You are my inheritor. You are elite. You are no more middle class. Understand, people who get healing from me, completion technique from me, are all middle class. Only people inherit my powers are elite. Receiving instruction means middle class. You are a fool. You are cheating yourself. If you have come and just got some healing, some boon, some wealth blessing, business blessing, butt pain, headache, knee pain, if you received only boons and teachings and completion, and you are practicing on your own, you are middle class. Means you are waiting. You do only the instructions about which you are convinced. If you just start living without waiting for you to get convinced, all the instruction, then happens Shaktini Pada. Then you don't need to be a middle class, rotting, making. Before even you make 80% is sucked, spent. You don't need to die in that lifestyle. You are inheritor. See my balasans, they don't wait to get convinced about my instruction. That is why they inherit what I have. Convinced about every instruction, you are a devotee, outsider. If you just jump head over the heels and start living, before even I complete the instruction, you are an insider, disciple, inheritor. You have a right to feel Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. Whatever Arunagiri Yogeshwara had, I never felt he need to initiate me, he need to give me that. I just know if he has, it is mine. Just like how my balasans feel. If Swamiji has, it is mine. They don't feel, I need to initiate them, I need to give it to them. If he is there, if he is having it, it is mine. Actually, Brahma was asking, at least in that body I have to be afraid of only one Subramanya. Here are so many Subramanyas, what can I do? I have to be afraid of so many Subramanyas. Whenever you follow the instructions about which you are convinced, you manifest only that result. If you do completion practice, you will have peace. If you practice integrity, you will have Vak Shakti. If you practice authenticity, you will have Mano Shakti. When you start living without bothering about waiting to convince your logic, by falling head over the heels and surrender, you manifest all the unmanifest. Avyakta, the sixth phase of Sadashiva, manifests in you. Understand, this hill which you are seeing here, this place is for manifesting all the avyakta. That is why all the 5 phases of Arunachala merges into this sixth phase. Only the 6th phase will be seen from here. Our Arunachala, Tiruvannamalai Adinam is unique. Go around the hill, nowhere you will see all the 5 phases of Sadashiva merged into this 6th phase, Avyakta. Everywhere you will see one phase of Sadashiva, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. This is the only 3-acre plot. Go this side, you will see one phase. Go that side, you will see another one phase. This is the only 3-acre plot where all the 5 phases merge into this one phase of Avyakta. Because this land is the space where Avyakta becomes Vyakta, unmanifest, start manifesting. Unmanifest components of Sadashiva will be manifested in every one of us. Understand? For the unmanifest to manifest in you, all you need is Shakti Nipada. Shakti Nipada means start living the instructions and initiations without waiting for your logic to get convinced is Shakti Nipada. The joy you experience when you live just because he said, that's it. That joy is called Shakti Nipada. Understand? When I live my orthodox lifestyle, I just know I am doing it because he said it. And that joy is Shakti Nipada. That keeps me whole day and night, my whole life in Shakti Nipada with Sadashiva. With that Shakti Nipada, whether you pick up a stone or clean the floor or cook and feed the devotees or do wiring or do book publishing or stand there and give flyers to people, everything is Shakti Nipada. Understand? Life in the Sangha is Shakti Nipada. काम नहीं है, कामिक आगम है. Work in the Sangha, काम नहीं है, कामिक आहम है. Bring integrity to your creation, authenticity to your sustenance, responsibility to your destruction, enriching to your delusion, causing to your liberation, and Shakti Nipada to your whole being and life. You will manifest Sadashiva's creation phase, sustenance phase, destruction phase, delusion phase, liberation phase, and the unmanifest avyakta phase, and you will live Sadashivoham. Live Sadashivoham by bringing all these six in your life. Bring all these six in your life, add more and more. You will be adding more and more of Sadashivoham in you. More and more of Sadashivoham in you. Let avyakta become vyakta, unmanifest become manifest. It is direct message from Sadashiva, from the space of Sadashiva, from the place of Sadashiva. To every one of you who are literally Sadashivas. I bless you all. Let's all live, radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam, Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.